Chapter 8, Means of Communication. Time to warm up. Have you heard the term pigeon post? In olden days, people used to communicate with the help of pigeons. Time to know. Communication means the sending of information from one person to the other. The different ways of sending or receiving information is called means of communication. Types of communication: personal communication, mass communication. Personal communication: A. Letters and telegraphs. Letters are still the best way to communicate and express many different situations depending on where the letter is going and what it is for. In some cases, letters from lawyers are a must to their clients. Doctors use letters to communicate with surgeons. Businessmen still use letters to express the process of their company or any problems between that company and another company or a client. Personal letters to family, friends, and even love letters are a way to write one's emotions and are far more personal. The postal department helps us by carrying the mail. It delivers mails, parcels to our friends who are residing at various places. The postal department introduced speed post service for quick delivery of our mails. We used to send urgent messages by means of telegram, but the service was discontinued very recently. B. Telephone. Telephone is the fastest means of communication. Today, we can talk to people in far off cities or even in different countries through the STD and ISD. Telephone facilities are available in all cities, towns, and most of the villages in these days. India has made great strides in the telecommunication sector in recent years. Telephone services are better and much cheaper than before. Cellular phones are also being increasing used. These are mobile as we can carry them to everywhere. The latest technology of 3D services enable one to have a video chat. Mass communication. A. Computers. We can also send message by electronic mail and the internet to any part of the world on the computers. The internet is a worldwide computer network by which user can connect. Email is a very inexpensive means of communication. We can chat with our near and dear ones via Skype or Facebook. B. Fax. Facsimile transmission machines, commonly known as fax machines, are a widely used method of communication in our society. From the first fax successfully transmitted in 1842 to the easy to use machines of today, the technology involved in the communication device has come a long way since then. Fax machines work by transmitting photographic information through telephone connection. The image sensor is programmed to recognize the distinction between black and white, so it knows exactly what to copy. Fax machines scan online of information at a time, gathering information in the form of black and white spots. The machine is programmed to encode the spot pattern and transmit the information to the receiving machine. C. Radio and television. Radio is widely used mass communication medium and has a great potentiality in dissemination of information as radio signals cover almost entire population. More than 177 radio stations are there across the country. About 97% of the population is reached by the radio. Radio is effective not only in informing the people but also in creating awareness regarding many social issues and need for social reformation, developing interest and initiating action. Television is a medium of mass communication and is an improvement on the ratio. Here the photograph of the broadcaster, the movements he makes, the illustration he takes, resource to are also transmitted along with the voice. Television, being an audio-visual medium, brings us into contact with events in an exciting and clarifying way. For example, a live telecast of national events such as celebration of Golden Jubilee Year of Independence or launching of a satellite offers meaning to the events that no amount of reading or still pictures or even films could match. D. Newspapers. Newspapers are the cheapest means of communication. Life without the newspapers is difficult to imagine. It is the first thing that we look for every morning. It brings us news and views from all corners of the world. Any event or occurrence of importance that takes place is reported by the newspapers. Newspapers carry information for everyone: businessmen, politicians, unemployed people, sports persons, and children. It widens knowledge, keeps one abreast of all advances made in the fields of science, education, sports, medicine, and technology. E. Cinema. The cinema is the most powerful medium of entertainment of the people. It makes actors and actresses appear live on the screen. We are grateful to the American scientist Edison who invented the technique known as cinematography. The cinematography is a very useful medium of entertainment. It gives us enjoyment and refreshes our mind. It is also a means of education as it gives us useful information. This information casts better influence on us than even books. The cinema has great educational, social, moral, and historical importance for this reason. It gives us the message to fight against many ills and thus bring better order in the society. The children can enjoy good scenery and stories depicted on the screen.